Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that sometimes it feels easy to borrow money? Loans are cheap. Businesses are expanding. People are spending more. And then suddenly, everything changes. Loans become expensive. Companies slow down. People start cutting back. What causes that shift? A big part of the answer is interest rates. Today, I want to show you something powerful. A small change in interest rates can affect almost everything in the economy. Your spending, your job, businesses, and even the price of things you buy every day. Let's start simple. What exactly is an interest rate? An interest rate is basically the cost of borrowing money, or the reward for saving money. If you borrow $100 and pay back $105, that extra $5 is interest. If you put money in the bank and earn extra over time, that's also interest. So you can think of interest rates as the price of money. Now, who controls this price? In most countries, interest rates are influenced by a central bank. In the United States, that's the Federal Reserve. In Vietnam, it's the State Bank of Vietnam. These institutions don't just randomly change rates. They do it to manage the economy. Their main goals are keep inflation under control, support economic growth, and maintain stable employment. Now, here's the big idea I want you to remember. When interest rates are low, people and businesses tend to spend more. When interest rates are high, they tend to spend less. That's the core mechanism. But the effects go much deeper. Let's imagine interest rates go down. What happens? First, borrowing becomes cheaper. If you want to buy a house, your mortgage is more affordable. If you want to buy a car, your loan is cheaper. Even credit card interest feels less painful. So naturally, people start borrowing more. And when people borrow more, they spend more. Now, let's look at businesses. When interest rates are low, companies can borrow money at a lower cost. That means they can invest in growth. They might open new stores, buy new equipment, or hire more workers. And when businesses hire more people, unemployment goes down. More people have jobs. More people have income. And more people can spend money. This creates a cycle. More spending leads to more business growth. More business growth leads to more jobs. More jobs lead to even more spending. And that's how the economy expands. But there's a catch. When everyone is spending more, demand for goods and services increases. And when demand becomes too high, prices start to rise. That's inflation. So while low interest rates can boost the economy, they can also make things more expensive over time. Now let's flip the situation. What happens when interest rates go up? Everything starts to slow down. First, borrowing becomes more expensive. Mortgage payments increase. Car loans cost more. Credit card interest rises. So people think twice before borrowing money. They delay big purchases. Maybe they don't buy that house yet. Maybe they hold off on a new car. Businesses react the same way. Higher interest rates mean higher costs. So companies may delay expansion. They may stop hiring as aggressively, or even cut back on spending. As a result, the overall level of spending in the economy drops. And when spending drops, demand decreases. And when demand decreases, prices stop rising as fast. That's why central banks raise interest rates to fight inflation. Now here's where it all connects. Interest rates don't just affect one part of the economy. They create a chain reaction. It starts with the central bank adjusting rates. Then banks change their lending rates. Then people change how much they borrow and spend. Then businesses adjust their plans. Then hiring changes. Then incomes change. Then demand changes. And finally, prices change. So a single decision about interest rates can ripple through the entire economy, like a line of dominoes falling one after another. Let's bring this into real life. In times when the economy slows down, central banks often lower interest rates. This makes money cheaper and encourages spending. It helps businesses recover and people get back to work. But if inflation starts rising too quickly, central banks do the opposite. They raise interest rates. This makes borrowing more expensive and slows down spending. It cools the economy and helps bring inflation under control. Now, you might be wondering, why does this matter to me? It matters more than you think. Interest rates affect how much you pay for a loan. They affect how fast your savings grow. They influence job opportunities. And they even impact the price of everyday things like food, rent, and transportation. Even if you don't follow economic news, interest rates are quietly shaping your financial life. So here's the key takeaway. Interest rates may look like just a small number, but they are one of the